think about it. Y'all wake y'all asses up, man. Wake up. Yeah. Y'all wake up, man. Wake up. We gonna talk about it today. Wake up this morning. This Barber Church. What it do? Shout out some names. Tommy Gunner. Euphoria Barbershop. What it do? A Fade Life View. What it do? Lakewood. Official. 10 KMYA. You say, damn, it's clickbait. We gonna talk about it. Playboy Todd. Damn, I feel that title. That shit really be like that. Morning. Javon the Barber. T-Blade. A1 Dallas Barber. He lost his family to not being able to balance. We gonna talk about it. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. Morning. What it do? All right, y'all in here. So check this out, man. So I put up a post yesterday, and I said those who are willing to make sacrifices are the ones that's gonna be successful. The ones that steady talking about me time and family time will be the ones who are behind in their career, right? So this post created a lot of uproar. Me too, myself, have been divorced since I've been a barber, right? So I could see what some of these people are talking about, right? So they say, oh, I lost my wife and my family because I spent too much time at the shop. I lost my wife or my family because I put the shop first, right? And every time when things get slow or things dry up, people want to say self-care, right? Meanwhile, I ain't seeing none of you motherfuckers at the gym, and I ain't seeing none of you motherfuckers at the shop cutting 20 to 30 heads a day, and even cutting on Sundays. See, we can holler self-care and family time all the time. Listen, the number one excuse, and me, I mentor barbers and I help barbers out. And y'all give me some time, let me warm up. But I mentor barbers, I teach barbers. I love the barber game. I also love families. I love marriages. I love kids, all that. And I had a wife and kids at one point in time as well. Well, I still got my kids, but I had the family set up all the time as well. I'm divorced. My divorce, y'all may look at the title and say, oh, let me see, you want some tea? My divorce didn't come from the barbershop. A lot of dudes try to validate their fuck-ups in their marriage with being at the shop. That's what a lot of barbers do, because you don't want to own up to his other things that you fucked up on. You told her you was at the shop getting it in when really you probably was doing some other shit, or the results from you being at the shop all the time wasn't showing up, or it's some other shit, but you want to blame it on the fact that you spent a lot of time at the shop. I ain't never seen a woman leave a man because he bust his ass to take care of his family. That's chicken shit, right? Another thing, a lot of y'all dudes use that old family time shit as an excuse to not do what the fuck it is that you're supposed to be doing. That's what it is. I'm tired of hearing that. It's this post going around social media, right? And I keep seeing it, talking about it's okay to take Saturdays off so you can be there for your family, right? You mean to tell me one of the most busy days for a new or old barber, you supposed to take that off to lay up and sit with your family? Most of y'all ain't even spending no quality time with your family. I could spend 1 hour with my family that would be more quality than you sitting up on the couch all day watching fucking movies, twiddling your fingers in your phone while your kids on their pads and their phones and your wife on her phone. And it'll be more valuable than yours, than the time you spent. It'll be way more valuable, right? It'll be way more valuable. See, you're using that as a goddamn excuse. A lot of y'all use that as an excuse. A lot of y'all men are weak, man. And y'all use that family shit as an excuse. But ultimately, you're going to lose your family anyway. Because don't no woman want to be with no unproductive man, right? Just like that. And if you chose this industry, you signed up to be busy. You signed up to be on your feet. You signed up to put that work in. You ain't signed up to go cut as much as you would like and then go back home to your family, especially when you building. If you're an established barber and you got your shit together, I mean, ain't much to worry about because you established. You done owned you a couple of shops, and I mean a franchise, because barbershops don't make no goddamn money. I'm sick of y'all talking about, well, I own a shop, I can spend more time with my family. A shop don't make no motherfucking money. Stop playing. Who you think you talking to? Barbershops do not make no motherfucking money. Barbershops make one property real estate money. And when I say one property real estate money, if you own one property and your mortgage $1,800, but then you go charge, you move out, let somebody move in and pay you rent $2,400, how much money you making a month? You making a cool $600 a month. You gonna have to put up at least 4 or 5 of that due to maintenance. You only make it $200 a month. Barbershops the same goddamn way. Y'all pay for these cheap ass spaces in these hoods. These cheap ass, why is a barbershop on every corner in the hood? You pay for these old $1,200, $1,500 ass barbershops in the hood, these cheap commercial real estate properties, and you make that little $300-$400 extra a month on them barbers, and you struggle to keep them chairs full because you ain't got no personal development budget to build your shop. You don't have a franchise, and then you want to walk around and say, well, I'm an owner. That owner shit don't make no sense. I'm a barber. I run a suite and I make more money than barbershop owners. It's some barbers inside of the shop making more money than the owner. I'm telling you. But see, what you gonna do is, you think you could get behind that chair and then say, well, I want to prioritize family time or my me time, my self-care time. You ain't in no gym. If you ain't jacked and banked out, then you ain't did nothing. What are you talking about? Self-care time. Self-care is hitting the gym, right? Self-care is making sure your mental right. And your mental only could be right if you taking care of your motherfucking family. And you only could take care of your family by being your ass on your grind. And you could throw around these words, these generational wealth and all this other shit. You could throw that shit. None of that shit don't come for free. You're going to have to sacrifice at some point. Y'all dudes just don't want to do no work, man. That's just what it is. Y'all don't want to do no work. Yeah, it's Sunday. It's goddamn church. It's Sunday and it's church. Y'all motherfuckers don't want to do no work. Some of y'all need to be at the shop today. When I first started in my barber career, I was at the shop 7 days a week. I was up there by myself on Sundays and Mondays. And if any barber that was in that shop with me, probably on this live, they can vouch for it. I was in that shop every day, 7 days a week. How the fuck I got gaps in my schedule Tuesday through Saturday, but then I'm off on Sunday and Monday? If the shop don't allow that, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be at a barber shop that don't allow me to work 7 days when I first started to work in my career. I'm going to just tell you like that. So if you knew, why are you working at a shop where you only can work Tuesday through Saturday? That's limiting your potential. That's limiting your growth. When I first started cutting, I was at the shop 7 days a week. And I had a wife and kids at the time. You think she said anything to me about that? Yeah. I'm divorced, but it sure ain't come from me being in no barbershop. I'm going to tell you that now. Some of y'all had other issues in your marriage, other issues with your family. You ain't in shape, so your kids don't look up to you because you ain't spending no time in the gym. You ain't getting no money because you want to sit up and try to watch your wife and make sure she don't leave you because you want to sit up in the house and just look at her all goddamn day. She can't miss you, right? She can't respect you because you ain't a leader. What you lead? You lead me to the couch? You lead me to whatever TV series you keep logging into on the internet? What you lead me to? Huh? Y'all motherfuckers need to learn how to spend quality time with your family. When I'm with my kids, right, I spend a quality hour. And when I was married and I was busting my ass at the shop, I come home and spend a quality hour at the dinner table. Everybody got to put their phones up to the side. One quality hour, and that gonna mean more than you sitting up under your goddamn family all day talking about some goddamn family time. That ain't family time. That's called tech time, iPad and iPhone time, because that's all y'all gonna do. And while you sitting there with your gal or your wife talking about some motherfucking family time, she gonna be on the internet posting selfies, trying to attract a dude that got something going on, who don't spend a lot of time at home, who out here grinding. Keep using that shit as an excuse. Your wife probably left you because you're unproductive and you make motherfucking excuses. That's why she left you. That's why you lost your family. It ain't because y'all sit every time, oh, I lost my family because I spent too much time at the shop. Now my family come first. Keep playing. Your family come first before your ability to take care of your family. That's what you telling me. So your family come first before your ability to take care of your family. So your family's just gonna sit up here and look at you and smile and be happy. You fat and you broke, and because all you do is sit up with them and be nice. Let your wife do that. Let your wife do that. She know how to do that better anyway. She know how to manage kids. She know how to be nice and take care of home better than you anyway. While you go bust your ass and take care of them the way she won't have to worry about nothing. How about that? Yeah. I'm divorced, but if you ask my ex-wife, you'll notice she didn't have to worry about nothing. I bet you that goddamn much. I miss my kids. I miss some of their birthday parties. I missed a lot of shit. I was late on dinner dates, but I prioritized dating. I made sure we had date night. I had a budget for dating. Most of you motherfuckers didn't lose your wife because you spent too much time at the shop. You didn't prioritize date night, and you didn't take care of her. Yeah, and it probably was some other shit. I didn't lose a wife. I'm divorced. Why would you be with someone who don't support you grinding? If she told you, "Oh, I'm leaving you because you work too much," what the fuck? That mean you ain't doing something right. Something you're not doing right. What, you ain't fucking her good enough? That's what it is. What, you ain't prioritizing one hour at a dinner table, either at a restaurant or at home, looking at your wife in her eyes? Huh? You ain't prioritizing that, chunking her a quick little call in between cuts, say, hey, baby, just checking on you. You ain't did that. That's what you ain't did. You told her you was at the shop, but she don't see the results because you ain't putting the work in. That's why she left your ass. That's what you lost. And then let's just say you was grinding and doing everything right. Why would you be with someone who doesn't support you grinding? You picked the wrong woman. You ain't picked the wrong hours at the shop. That's what you did. So you picked the wrong woman. You didn't pick the wrong hours at no shop. That's chicken shit and that's bullshit. You say, oh, I lost my wife because I spent all that time at the shop. So you think you chose the wrong shop or the wrong hours at the shop. No, you chose the wrong wife. Because a true wife is going to support you grinding. Baby, go ahead. I got your clothes laid out. Baby, go ahead. I'll take care of the books for you. I'll take care of the financial shit for you. Just go. You know? She going to support you. Right? And then you, in return, you take care of her. In return, you prioritize a date night. Yeah. You know how many times I done sat at a dinner table when I was married, eyes all red and shit, drinking Red Bulls to stay woke at the dinner table, but goddamn it, we eating $300-400 dinners at the table. And she ain't got to worry about a motherfucking thing. And she happy than a motherfucker. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Y'all dudes keep using this whole family time shit as an excuse. That's what you doing. That's what you doing. Man, real talk. Somebody say, if you a real woman, she'll bring lunch while you're on your grind. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. You ever been grinding in that Uber Eats dude come knock on that sweet dough or that barbershop dough and they say your name? You like, damn, that's baby that sent you something to eat. She saying, thank you, baby, for working hard. That's what she's saying. That's what she's saying. Some of y'all don't even know how they feel because you too busy. You want to hurry up and run in the house to make sure your chick don't leave you. That's what you want to do. You want to sit up and look at her all day and get fat. You ain't prioritize no gym. You ain't prioritize making no money. You don't look good and your pockets ain't good. Of course she gonna leave your ass. You sit up here talking about, oh, I'm at the shop all day, baby. She say, where the motherfucking money at? She ain't say where the time that you spend with me. She say, where the motherfucking money at? You at the shop all day. What, you went set up on the shop and scrolled on your phone all day? Or you dipped off and went knocked that other little chick down? And when you come home, you struggling to pay the bills. So she like, nigga, I don't see no results from you say you was at the shop all the time. Huh? You know how many clients I cut that's millionaires that spend all their fucking time grinding? You know how many trauma surgeons, anesthesiologists, dentists, doctors that I cut? Them dudes work 24, 48 hours sometimes. Them dudes got sleeping beds at the hospital. And all of them married. Happy marriages. They take a trip every other month. They got bank. And they wives supportive. And if they wives do work, it's because they choose, not because they want to. You think they complaining? How they able to maintain that? Huh? And they prioritize date night. Prioritize them. Y'all dudes making motherfucking excuses. You just don't want to do no work. Stop trying to use your wife and your family as an excuse for you not want to do no work. That's bitch shit. And yeah, it's soft. One of these dudes got offended because I said the word soft. And said, what does the gym have to do with it? Yeah, you soft if you put your family first. You put your motherfucking grind first so you can take care of your family. That's what you do. And ain't no kids gonna get grown and resent you because you spent most of your time at work. They gonna resent you because you ain't spend no quality time with them. You could bust your ass all you want. Take a trip with your kids once a year or something. And they don't have to worry about nothing. You know how I feel? Take your kids out in the mountains in Colorado in the snow in December. And y'all get in the Airbnb way up in the mountains where there's mountain lions and bears and it's snow. And deer walking in the street and shit, and the kids just get to do whatever, right? You take them a drive down the mountain, and they just looking at all this beautiful scenery, and you tell them, get what you want, do what you want. It's frozen lakes and shit, and the kids just do what you want. What y'all want to do next? Oh, we want to go walk across the Royal Gorge Bridge, one of the greatest sights to see in America. Sure, let's go. Daddy, we want to go to this restaurant. We want to go ice skating. We want to do that. Come on, sure, let's go. You know how they feel? And you just sit back. All that hard work. This is quality time. But when you get back to that motherfucking house after that vacation, you go put that grind in. I know how I feel because I done it. I done it. I do it. I know how I feel. I know how I feel, and goddamn it, it's worth it. It's worth it. And those are the memories that they keep. That's the memories that they keep. And if you got a son and he look at you grinding, he gonna want to grind just like you. Y'all niggas are soft. That's right, T-Blade. They soft, man. Y'all niggas soft. Y'all too scared. Yeah, you so scared to lose a fucking woman that you won't go grind. If you lose a woman because you grinding, then you got the wrong woman, not the wrong grind. Hear me? You hear me? Ain't no motherfucking body lost no real ass woman because they was grinding, unless you just literally did not give her no motherfucking attention and she didn't see no results from you grinding. Y'all can stop that bullshit right now. You can stop it. What it is that you want to be praised for doing nothing. You entitled motherfuckers. You entitled motherfuckers. Y'all are entitled. You can't just get shit because you don't grind. You don't deserve a family if you don't grind. You don't deserve the body you want if you don't hit the motherfucking gym. You don't deserve all this me time and this self-care time if you don't put the motherfucking work in. Some of y'all talking about self-care. Why? Oh, so I won't be depressed and have anxiety. Well, if you grind it, I ain't seen a motherfucker have anxiety while he trying to bust out 30 heads a day behind the chair. When you got time to be depressed or when you got time to be anxious and have anxiety? Huh? When you got time for that when you grinding and busting your ass? Tell me when. Huh? When you leave the shop, you hit the gym. Or you hit the gym before the shop. When the fuck you got time to be anxious? When you got time to be depressed? When you got time? See, y'all motherfuckers want to be bored. That's what y'all want to be. Y'all want to be bored. And if you ain't productive, then you're bored. And if you're bored, that means you ain't got shit to do. And if you ain't got shit to do, but you ain't where you want to be in life, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Y'all want all this soft shit. That's what y'all want. Y'all want all this soft shit. You want somebody to pay you $100 for a haircut, and then you want to go cut 5 heads a day only at $100 for 5 hours, and then go home and lay up under your wife and your family. How the fuck you think you gonna get to a $100 haircut if you ain't put in the $15 haircuts? You ain't put in the $20 haircuts. You ain't put in the $25 haircuts. Right? And then you get overbooked. And once you get overbooked, now you can go and raise them prices. You know how long that take for you to get to $15 to a motherfucking $100 haircut? You know how long it take to get from not having from having long ass gaps in between clients to your schedule being overbooked to where you can raise your prices and people still don't leave? You know how long that shit take? You ain't got no motherfucking time for no family. Ain't no motherfucking time for sit up and watch a woman and try to make sure she don't cheat on you. She online posting selfies trying to attract people like me. People with an online presence that's grinding and putting in that motherfucking work. While you sitting up here talking about, I need my family time. It ain't no family. You worrying about your woman. You can't take care of your family if you sitting up under your family all the motherfucking time. Y'all niggas are lazy, man. I'm so tired of you baby bitch ass dudes. Y'all are lazy, man. Y'all lazy. Y'all lazy. That's what it is. That's y'all be complaining about, oh, these women. It ain't these women. Y'all niggas are lazy. That's what's happening. You niggas are lazy. You're lazy. You're lazy. You want something for nothing. You don't want no grit, no grind, no hardship, no trials, no tribulations, but you want the money. Y'all motherfuckers are lazy. That's what's going on. And these women see that shit. You can't keep no woman because you can't keep no fucking grind. You can't keep no woman because you can't keep yourself in shape. You can't keep no woman because you want to be lazy. You niggas try to grind and act like you grind so much. As soon as you find a chick that get your little wee-wee wet, you start sitting up on the couch and want to be up under her all day. Some of you niggas don't deserve a 10. If a 10 came in your life right now, all you'll want to do is lay up and fuck her and you'll forget about your grind. You'll forget that you got shit to do. You'll forget you got shit to do. And guess what she gonna do? She gonna get tired of fucking you. Because your dick ain't all that anyway. Nigga, she wants your energy. She wants your energy. She want that energy. She want that testosterone. She wants you to thrust up in her after she miss you because you've been gone grinding so goddamn long. You sitting up here laying up talking about my family. You don't care about your family that much. You care about your family that much, then go grind. Then go grind so you can take care of them. You spend quality time with your family. A lot of y'all dudes getting y'all feelings when y'all see that quote. Y'all getting y'all feelings. Soon as y'all hear somebody talk disown family time and disown all that self-care soft shit, y'all get in y'all feelings and y'all get to come in like bitches. That's what y'all get to doing. You just want a reward for no work. You don't lose no woman because you grind. You lose a woman because you ain't prioritizing that little quality time that you do spend. You lose a woman because you ain't grinding. You lose a woman because you're up under her too goddamn much. That's how you lose a woman. You lose a woman because she probably wasn't even a woman for you in the first place. Because all women ain't made equal, right? And all men ain't made equal. If you grinding and she ain't there on your side, supporting your grind so you can take care of her and your family, then that's the wrong woman. You ain't choose the wrong grind. But a lot of dudes like to validate what they lost with something. And ain't nothing wrong with trying to figure out why you lost. But at the end of the day, it probably was you. How you know it wasn't you? How you know it wasn't you? How you know it wasn't you? Some of y'all are too inactive. Y'all don't want no pressure, but y'all want the reward. You ain't gonna charge no $100 for no haircut. You ain't gonna own no shop. And even if you own a shop, that's bullshit money. We know how that go. You niggas, just because you own a shop don't mean you can stop working. Because of shop ownership does not make no money. You talking to the wrong person. You're talking to the wrong person. You're talking to the wrong person. A lot of y'all own these shops. You ain't making nothing. Tell the truth. You making $400-$500 a month extra. And you got to still be there and be behind that chair. And you done invested $30-$40 motherfucking thousand inside of a shop that you only make $400 a month if all your barbers stay there. And it's hard to keep them because you don't have a personal development budget because you can't afford it. Because a shop don't afford you that. You can't pay nobody like me to come through and speak and get your staff on point. You can't do it because you don't have the budget for it, because you can't afford it. You can't afford it. Because shops don't make no money, especially the ones in the hood. The shops that make money is those commission shops. Some people got them. They got an expensive commercial real estate property. They paying about, $10,000-$15,000 a month. You can't afford that in that little hood shop charging that little booth rent. Let me tell you that now. But these people that got barbershops, they got a barbershop that's commissioned. That's a whole nother business model. And they some of them have a personal development budget, because some of them ain't. They struggling to keep the doors open. If you ain't got no products, you ain't got a brand, you ain't got a commission shop, you ain't making no motherfucking money. You can miss me with that bullshit. You can have 4 shops. What good does it make for you to make $400 off of 4 shops? And however many barbers in there, you got to maintain and fight for your motherfucking life just to keep them barbers in them shops. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because you know it's hard and you know it's heavy on your pocket. But you want to say, yeah, I'm the owner. Yeah, I'm the owner. I'm the owner. Why? So you can get some pussy that you going to lose because you ain't got no motherfucking money and you ain't put in no grind. Real talk. Real talk. Somebody say, I just got the keys to the shop. Open an extra day. Open up every goddamn day you can. Make as much money as you goddamn can. Just don't make excuses. Right? A lot of people get in their feelings about my posts, and it's not me saying don't prioritize your family. It's not me saying don't prioritize, your family time. I say spend quality time. There's a way you can spend 1 hour with your family. 1 hour. There's a way you can spend 1 hour with your family that's more quality than somebody that sit up all day on the couch with their family. I'm telling you. Put the motherfucking phones away. Today's Sunday. If you've been grinding all week, hard than a motherfucker, today's Sunday. Take your family to brunch. And when you hit that table, that brunch table, because you should be able to afford the bill because you've been grinding. When you sit at that fucking table, I need you to tell everybody, put your phones in the center of this table. And as you eat, they say don't talk with food in your mouth. Talk with food in your motherfucking mouth. Talk to your kids. Hey, how was this week at school? Talk to baby. Hey, baby, how was work? Or how things been for the week? Talk to them. Put the motherfucking phones away. Take the pad from that little 2-year-old and make them listen too. And sit there for an hour. That's quality. Attentiveness. Right? Attentiveness. Y'all motherfuckers trying to lay up under your family all goddamn day. You using that as an excuse to not grind. You using as an excuse to not do what the fuck you know you need to be doing. That's what you doing. Stop lying. Ain't nobody stupid. Ain't nobody stupid. You ain't fooling nobody. You don't want to spend no family time. You don't want no self-care time. You just want to lay up on your ass and use that as an excuse. That's just like saying, God. You using God because you know everybody will agree with it. You using that family time and self-care because you know everybody will agree with it. That's what that is. But those mumbo-jumbo ass words don't resonate with me. They do not resonate with me. They don't. It don't soften me up neither. It makes you look like a pussy. That's what it makes you look like. It makes you look like a bitch. It makes you look like an excuse maker. That's what it makes you look like. That's what it makes you look like. Right? Go your ass to that shop and grind. That's what you do. That's what you do. You grind. Right? I'm in full support of families. I love family. I love when people together. Husband, wife, children. I support that 100%. Even though I'm divorced, I support families. I support families. But I support taking care of your motherfucking family. And I support you being active. Right? I support you being in shape. I support you busting your ass for your family too. My grandfather didn't, and this is a guy that I highly admire, someone I took my model from. My grandfather didn't spend a lot of time at home. He spent 20-something years grinding. After 8 years in prison, he came home and spent 20-something years grinding, driving trucks, taking care of his motherfucking family, grinding. And on Sunday, almost every Sunday, every Saturday, you could guarantee when he was off, he was barbecuing with the family. Barbecuing, drinking his beer, listening to his old school music, barbecuing with the family. Loving on everybody. The Sunday came, he did not want to be bothered. And Monday came, he up at 4, 5 in the morning and he gone for the whole day, all week, grinding. But ain't nobody have to worry about nothing. You think, hey, my papa all dead and gone. You think I care about, oh, he wasn't there all the time? No. Those moments he did spend was quality. And then he set a motto in place. Bust your ass and take care of your family. So guess what I did when I was married? The same thing. Now we can argue and say maybe I chose the wrong woman for that. Right? And when the right woman come in place, that's what it is. But that motto I got from him is all respect and love. Y'all motherfuckers talking about, oh, what the kids gonna think? They gonna think you a piece of shit when they get 18 and say, my daddy was always home, but he didn't give us a head start in life, no kind of way. So we gotta get out here and depend on an education system to put us in debt in order for us to get ahead. But daddy was home all the time. What you lead them? How did you give them a boost, a head start? How is their generation better than your generation? How did you give them, springboard them ahead? At what point do you make the sacrifice, or at what point do someone make a sacrifice? And why it can't be you? Because you want to sit up and talk about family time and all this bullshit. Spend quality family time. Learn how to do that. Learn how to spend 30 minutes or an hour with your motherfucking people. Learn how to do that. You want to sit up and lay up and look at your family all day. It's chicken shit. It's just an excuse for you not to do what the hell you know you're supposed to be doing. Just tell the truth. Tell the goddamn truth. If you want success, you want to be productive, you want to make all this money, right? Charging all this money for haircuts. You want to charge all this money and be big shit barber, have this big ass brand and all that shit. You're going to have to sacrifice something. And you're going to have people in your circle that understand that you're sacrificing for them. And along that journey, you got to find little pockets, quality pockets, to show those people that you appreciate them for being there for you. And if they ain't those type of people that's willing to be part of that type of equation, then what the fuck do you have them in your life for? Some of y'all gonna let pussy drain you down to be broke. Your family time and your self-care time gonna drive you into being broke. Do you know how it feels to put off something, and then when the results for that, for you putting it off come, you gonna wish you grinded. and you gonna feel awful. But do you also know how it feel to bust your ass down to the bone, work your fingers down to the bone, and then when something come up, you can take care of it like that and carry on? Yeah, tell me which one of them feel better. Yeah. Papa, come here. Tell me which one of them feel better. Come here, big man. Hey, big man. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, big man. You can't get no big old pretty dog like that sitting on your ass. You can't be in no pretty lake like that. Look at that. You can't be in no pretty lake like that. Yeah, being on your ass. You can't do that while you're on your ass. You can't do that on your ass. This come from grinding. This come from grinding, goddammit. It's come from grinding. Somebody say, damn, bro, that's exactly what I'm going through. I'm telling you, and that's a real thing, man. I appreciate your courage to be able to say that, because a lot of dudes won't say that. I had a post talking about having, like, even though you a booked up barber, you start to have gaps in between your schedule at a certain point, and you'll think, oh, shit, I'm losing it. And this happens to every barber. People get on my post and say, yeah, man, this is so true. See, a lot of people don't want to talk about the downs. They want to talk about the ups, right? A lot of people don't want to talk about, you know, the results of them being inactive versus them being active. A lot of people don't want to talk about how bad they felt when they didn't do the shit that they supposed to do, right? I done been there 1,000 times. That is the shit that make me. And the moments that I have regret is the moments I learn from, because I don't want to feel that regret. Regret is your greatest teacher. Understand that. Regret is your greatest teacher. If you ain't put the work in, and then when the results from you not putting the work in pop up and you feeling bad and you down and depressed, understand that that's your teacher. If you don't want that to happen again, next time, do what the fuck it is that you're supposed to do. Let regret be your teacher. Don't live life doing shit that you gonna regret. And some shit you don't know, you gotta go through it, you gotta fuck up. And that's okay, just don't let it happen again. Let regret be your teacher. See, me, I grew up, I had my grandfather, but I didn't have my father. I grew up in the projects hard. You know, everything was fucked up, dysfunctional. Y'all know the story. I grew up, man, I done fucked up so much in my life, but every time I fuck up, I use the regret from me sitting in a motherfucking cell or sitting in bad positions as a teacher. I use that as a teacher. The shit that I don't want to happen again, I'm just not gonna do this shit no more. Or next time, I'm gonna take a better action. I'm gonna make a better choice next time. Huh? Some of y'all want to sit y'all ass up and use all these other things for excuse. You don't want to go through nothing. You don't want shit to be hard. But you want to sit online and look at a lot of these influencers. You want to look at all these people. You want to have what they have and do what they doing. But goddamn it, you ain't willing to put the work they put in. See, you being sold some bullshit. There's a smoke screen. You think what you see came from somebody sitting on a fucking beach with a laptop. That's what you think it came because you're looking at social media too fucking much. But the people with the real bread are old people. Why? Because they've been through the stringer. They put the motherfucking work in. I listen to motherfuckers had their success before 2020. How about that? Because a lot of y'all following motherfuckers who blew up during the pandemic. Everything was up. You could have threw $2 in a stock and made $20 in the pandemic in 2020. And you'd have felt like, I'm a stock trader. You could have threw a little bread into a property and made a bunch of money in 2020 because the market was up. Everything was up. Everything that you touched turned to gold in 2020. That was a fluke. You watching people who blew up in 2020 and you thinking, oh, they got it, I want to get like them. Look, they making money from the beach. Yeah, they selling you courses and shit too now. Why they ain't still doing it? Why they letting the secrets go now? Because the shit don't work no more. Ain't nobody stupid. You watching PPP loan motherfuckers. You watching motherfuckers who had a good time during a spike like 2020. Everything was up. God damn it. You could have sold shoes. You could have got in the style. You could have did anything in 2020 and would have went up. But what happened right now when times went down? The people who really put that work in is really seeing the results from it. they really seeing the results from it. I listen to motherfuckers who had success way before 2020. People who had success before the internet. Because they know what it means to put that motherfucking work in. Y'all softies, man. Y'all trying to use this family time and this goddamn self-care shit as an excuse. Self-care is hitting the gym, which requires effort and requires pain. Family time requires shit that need to be paid for. Where you sitting at? Under a motherfucking tree on a motherfucking sidewalk homeless with your family? Or you sitting up in a big old pretty house that you bust your ass for? I'm just saying. How the fuck you spend family time with no money? What are you doing? What you doing so free to spend your family time with? Let me know. Because I got 4 kids and man, when we spend time, that shit costs. I just want to know. I just want to know where you spending time is so free. Yeah, that's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Y'all just don't want to put no work in and y'all using that family time shit as an excuse. And then y'all want to get on my post and shit trying to brag and talk about the money you make. You ain't making no goddamn money. Do you know who you talking to? You throw all these words around, these financial terms and all this shit. Get your ass off the internet, man. You don't know shit about no money. You don't know shit about grinding. You don't know shit about no money. And yeah, you gonna lose every goddamn person in your life because you ain't putting no work in. You niggas are lazy and these females right. I ain't never seen, let me tell you something. I ain't never seen no female, these female entrepreneurs and all that shit right there. I ain't never seen none of them complain about grinding. I ain't never seen none of them complain about grinding. That's why I like to hang around women. That's why I like looking at some successful women. They don't make no motherfucking excuses. A lot of y'all dudes making excuses. They really flip the switch on y'all fools, man. I ain't never seen no woman complain about having to do what the fuck she got to do when you sorry ass niggas don't come through to take care of your kids. I ain't never seen a woman just complain about it. She go get it. Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't never seen it, but by majority, these female entrepreneurs go get at to the business. They say, fuck these niggas. Fuck all that bullshit, I'ma go get it. That's what they say. But then when it comes to you dudes, y'all talking about, oh, family time and self-care. You sound like the bitch. You sound like the bitch. Y'all niggas are tripping. Why you can't say fuck these females and fuck all that bullshit I'ma grind? And if you already got a wife and family, fuck all that sitting up under your family all day. Go grind, man. Spend quality time with your family. Spend quality time with your wife. Y'all motherfuckers, that's right. Y'all motherfuckers living in backwards world, man. Y'all motherfuckers really living in backwards world. That's what y'all doing. Y'all living in backwards world. I'm gonna tell you, man. If you spend a lot of time at home with your chick, cause you talking about you need to spend time with family. Like I said, you ain't talking about family. You don't love your kids that goddamn much. Yeah. You mean so you can look at that lady and just sit up and make sure she don't do nothing. If you spend all that family time, I want you to go count the selfies or the pictures that your wife or your girl posts of herself online. Because if you spending all your time with her, how she posting all them pictures online? What you think she doing? Keeping herself available? Keeping herself looking available? For one of these dudes that's out here with all the followers and clout that's out here grinding, busting their ass? Because when he hit her DM, she'll leave your goddamn ass in a minute. Because you lazy and a motherfucker. You lazy, you want to sit up in the house. You want to look at her all goddamn day. You think she in her head saying, damn, dude, get your ass up. Then as soon as she tell you, nah, I don't want to have sex. She don't want to have sex, nigga. When she miss you? When did she miss you? When? Why should she respect you? What does she have to follow? How can you lead her if you ain't putting no work in? And you ain't got nothing to lead her with? Go fuck up in the world. Go get out here and fuck up and go do something. Go fuck up. Go learn some shit. Go make it hard for yourself and then fix it and get it right and overcome some things and accomplish some shit and be a man of integrity and sacrifice so she can respect you. Go get some grit about yourself. Stop being a pussy. You want soft skin. You want pretty skin and soft hands. That's what you want. You want pretty skin, soft hands, and a fat bank account. But get what? That shit don't go together. It don't go together. It don't go together. You're going to have to sacrifice something at some point. Yeah, you're going to have to sacrifice something at some point. Y'all motherfuckers keep on talking about family time and all that shit. Keep on. Family time and self-care. If you got gaps in your motherfucking schedule, what the fuck? Dudes talking about, yeah, I use those gaps in my schedule for self-care time. What the fuck? Man, look, let me tell you something. When I transitioned from a shop to a suite, and I'm going to say this before I leave. When I transitioned from a shop to a suite, right? I was so motherfucking scared. Oh, I was so scared. Even though I had a lot of clients, I had built my brand, I was so goddamn scared because I was taking a leap. So when I got inside of that suite, boy, I tell you, if I ain't never posted so much in my goddamn life. I ain't never lost so much goddamn sleep in my goddamn life. I was cutting all day. I was posting and cutting all day, all that shit, because I ain't want them gaps in my schedule. I ain't want to lose no clients, and I just wanted to grow. All that shit was hard. Y'all online, if y'all notice, that's how I went from, I left the shop, I had 6,000 followers. I hit that suite. I went to like 19,000 followers so goddamn fast. I was posting so much goddamn content and writing ebooks and losing sleep and cutting heads all day. And y'all sitting up there telling, yeah, man, you doing your thing. Y'all thinking it's all good. Man, I was scared in the motherfucker. That's why. I was so scared to lose my clients. I didn't use that downtime for no motherfucking self-care. I started putting in more work because I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to lose. I just seen a post pop up from 2020 said I had 6,000 followers. I was celebrating that shit because I was happy to have that, because I wanted to build a strong enough brand. That way, when I left the shop, I still had some notoriety. I still had a brand that could get me clients. And instead of me talking about, I'm going to use this time for self-care if I lose clients. Nope. I took my ass and I started grinding. I took my ass and I started posting more. I started making more content. I cut all day. Then after that, I'm making content. I go home and edit content and work on my book. Going to sleep at 1 and 2 in the morning. Get back up at 5 in the morning and do it again. In the midst of getting up and getting my run in every time too. And I was steady posting shit online. Y'all looking to, yeah, big homie, you working out. Yeah, big homie, you doing well. And that motherfucker, I was scared because I was transitioning from a shop to a suite. I took that fear and turned that shit into effort. You don't take them gaps in between your clients and go and talk about some goddamn self-care. You need to find a way to fill the motherfucking gaps. You need to find a way to fill the gaps. Y'all instead of using this self-care and this family shit as an excuse, man. Real talk. That shit ain't no goddamn excuse for you to not put no work in. Use it as an excuse to put work in. Man, when you at that shop busting your ass, think about your kid needing diapers. Think about your girl when she say she needs something or wants something, you able to do it, right? Think about that. Don't think about, I need to be there, right? You need to be there financially. And then when you are there for your family, that 30 minutes, an hour, or whatever time you spend with them, make it quality. Put them goddamn phones and them pads away and make the kids do the same. Y'all getting on my goddamn nerves with that shit. You ain't spending no time with no family. You sitting around with them on them phones and pads. I bet your kid got their goddamn pads stuffed in their face or them phones. They on TikTok. Your girl on TikTok and Instagram and shit. And probably a dating app too. And you sitting up there scrolling your phone looking at big booty models on Instagram. The TV playing. Ain't none of y'all paying each other no attention or nothing. That ain't no motherfucking family time. That's you being lazy and your family mimicking what you been doing. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. Man, look. I'm going to post this shit to my timeline. If you missed it, please tap in. It's a whole lot of cussing in here, so they may take it down, so you may want to get to it early. Listen. Y'all wake y'all asses up, man, and do what the hell you supposed to do. Stop using that motherfucking family time and self-care shit as an excuse not to put the motherfucking work in that you're supposed to be putting in, right? Y'all wake y'all asses up.